As the sun slipped below the horizon, a chill crept into the air. Emily wrapped her coat tighter around her shoulders, glancing over her shoulder for the umpteenth time as she walked down the dimly lit street. The flickering street lamps cast long shadows that seemed to dance along the cracked pavement. She could hear the distant sounds of laughter and music, filtering through the trees from a nearby party. A reminder that she had chosen solitude over company that night. Her heart raced with an unfamiliar sense of unease. It wasn't just the dark that made her skin prickle. It felt as if eyes were pricking at her back with a sinister curiosity. She hurried her pace, the echo of her footsteps punctuating the silence that enveloped her. Or was it something else, she wondered? Was there truly someone behind her? With a quick turn, she glanced back, but the street seemed empty. Shaking her head as if to dismiss her worry, she moved forward, telling herself that it was likely just her imagination. Yet, as she continued, she couldn't shake the feeling of being pursued. It was a game of shadows. The way the trees swayed in the wind made it appear as though they were crouched creatures, inching closer with every gust. The street narrowed ahead of her, the darkness thickening, a sinister veil against the night sky. Her thoughts spiraled. Her mind conjured scenes fueled by horror films and tales of late-night terror. Then she saw it. A sign at the end of the street marked the endpoint, a dead end. Panic seized her as the reality of her situation sunk in. In her rush to find safety, she had unwittingly walked right into a trap. Her heart thudded loudly in her chest. The faintest noise, a rustle, a footstep, sent her spinning on her heel. She told herself it was nothing, but could feel the cold fingers of dread curling around her throat. The street was empty, yet it felt as though the air was charged with the presence of someone or something lurking just beyond sight. Emily backed away, her rapid breaths shallow and quick. She needed to think. The world around her narrowed, the dead end looming with a suffocating air. She could retreat to the direction she came, but what if he was already there? Or did she dare call for help? The silence would swallow her cries. Suddenly, the street lamp overhead flickered ominously, and in that flicker, she caught a glimpse of movement. A figure emerged from the shadows at the other end of the street. Not just any figure, a man striding casually, but there was a sinister edge to his presence. Her body froze as dread twisted her insides. He was coming toward her, a predator stalking its prey. Emily's mind raced, searching for an escape, but the way behind her felt increasingly unreal. There was no safety, not in the looming darkness, nor in the real world she had inhabited moments before. Her eyes darted left, then right, searching for a possible refuge. The indistinct outlines of buildings flanked her on either side. A choice seemed imminent, but panic stifled her decision-making. She turned once more to see him advancing. The street was chillingly silent now, save for the impending sound of his footsteps. Emily took a breath, a sobering, desperate action, then made her choice. With her heart pounding louder than ever, she turned and sprinted, running faster than she ever had in her life. She didn't get far.